My name is Haruto Yashiro. I'm 25 years old. I have a girlfriend of my age who I've been seeing for 3 years, and with whom I often go cycling on my days off. We often visited my parents' house on the way back from her favorite cycling course to have dinner and then return home.
Ran-chan, this is my special pork soup. Can you give it a taste? Thank you very much! Itadakimasu! It's delicious! Really? Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh yeah, this is great! Have you changed the miso?
That's right, I'm impressed you noticed.
Did you mix red and white miso?
That's right! I'm currently experimenting with different mixed miso recipes. You have always had such good taste buds.
I don't think so, but thanks. My mother is a professional cooking researcher. It may be obvious, but she's extremely good at cooking. Since I was a child, she's made me eat a variety of things, so I like to eat and cook. I also enjoy eating out a lot.
I see. I couldn't tell the difference from how you normally make it. Can you teach me how to make this, please? Of course. Haruto, have you tasted Ran-chan's cooking?
Yep.
Oh, lucky you. I'd also like to try it. No way! My cooking is by nowhere near your standard.
What's wrong? Are you still upset about burning the saucepan the other day?
Don't say that in front of your mother! It's embarrassing!
I like Ron. She gets along well with my family, and recently, I've been thinking about proposing to her. So you're busy with work?
Yeah, I've been sent to help out the most important department. Until I settle down here, I don't think I'll be able to go on dates on weekdays. And I might even have to work to weekends, too.
Right. But this isn't forever, right?
No?
Okay. Well, let's go on a date when you're free then. Good luck with work, and try not to work too hard. Get in touch with me when you have time.
Thanks, Haruto.
Seems like I'm not gonna see her for a while. I should probably get an engagement ring now, and start planning on how I'm going to propose. My work was also going to start getting busy, and there were things I wanted to get done in the meantime. Which is why I wasn't too bothered about not being able to meet Ron. I finally was able to see Ron a month after that. It's been a while since we last went on a date. Hey.
I'm so sorry, I've been so busy. It's been a nightmare. I want to go back to my previous department as soon as possible.
Has she put on some weight? I see. How's your health been?
Yeah, I haven't had any health problems.
But you seem to be eating much slower than usual.
Really? I don't think so.
By the way, I see you're not wearing your ring today. The one you always wear on your right-hand ring finger? The one you started wearing when you first started dating me? I need to borrow it to figure out what her ring finger size is.
Oh, oops, I forgot to put it on today.
That's a shame. Maybe next time. Are you free next Friday to go on a date? There's a restaurant I'd like to take you to.
Oh, sorry, next Friday I'm a little busy.
I see. Okay. Let's do it some other time then.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to find a way to know her ring finger size so I could buy her an engagement ring, but the opportunity just wasn't presenting itself. The next time I saw her was 2 weeks later, but once again, she forgot to wear the ring I got her. Did you forget to wear your ring again?
Oh, yeah, Sorry, I've been so busy with work recently. I've been super spaced out.
I see. Something seems a bit odd about her recently. In the past, even if she was busy, she'd send me messages saying how much she was looking forward to our date. But recently, she'd stopped sending me those messages. And she never wears her ring on our dates anymore. She's also put on more weight. I thought maybe she was comfort eating from the stress at work, but whenever I saw her, she wouldn't eat much and seemed like she was avoiding eating.
What's wrong, Haruto? Is something on your mind?
Ron, I have something I'd like to ask you.
What is it?
Is the reason why you haven't been able to see me much really because you've been busy with work?
Yes, that's right.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
Of course not!
Right. Yeah. Just something doesn't seem right. She's not having an affair, is she? All of a sudden, I started to get worried. Left to my own thoughts, I kept going round in circles and even started doubting whether it was a good idea to marry Ron or not. I decided to talk to one of my guy friends. He took me to a bar. This is a gay bar I often come to. Whenever I come here, I manage to solve most of my problems. What do you think, Mama? This guy's worried that the girl he's thinking of marrying is cheating on him.
Well, do you have any proof she is?
I don't have any proof.
Then why did you think she's cheating on you?
We don't see each other much recently because she says she's busy, and she stopped sending me messages about how much she wants to see me. And when we do meet, she's not wearing the ring I gave her, and also she's put on a lot of weight recently, even though she doesn't really eat much when she's with me.
So, you think she might be going on dates with other men and getting fat as a result?
Yeah.
Well, then why don't you ask her? I always say this, but I don't think there's much point asking other people for advice when you think your other half is cheating. No matter who you ask, there's only one truth. Either she is or she isn't. That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
Why haven't you already asked her?
The truth can be scary. I understand that. Well, at the moment, it's just a suspicion. But if it turns out that she actually is cheating on me and she tells me it, then I'll have to deal with that reality. Do you think she's cheating on me?
I told you, there's no point in asking me. Do you really want to hear what I think?
Yes.
Well, here goes. Your girlfriend is clearly cheating on you, and on top of that, she's pregnant.
What?
The reason why she stopped wearing her ring, put on some weight, and doesn't want to eat much is because she's pregnant and doesn't want to tell you because you're not the father.
No way.
I can speculate all that I want, but unless you ask her directly, you'll never actually know.
What?
This is why I told you, there's no use asking other people. I don't know anything about your girlfriend. I know you're here because you want me to tell you that she's not cheating on you. But no matter what I say, it's not going to change the truth. So you should really ask her if you want to know for sure. No matter how much you worry about it, you're going to have to find out sooner or later.
You're right.
But be careful. If you go around accusing her of getting pregnant with another man's baby, she could get upset at you, especially if it turns out not to be true. If so, I'm not taking any responsibility.
I understand that. She's right. There's no use worrying by myself or asking people about it. I need to ask her directly. Thank you for the advice. I'm going to talk to my girlfriend about the things that have been bothering me. I immediately contacted Ron and asked when I could see her next by saying to her that it was urgent. 2 days later, she came to my house. There's something I would like to talk to you about. It's important.
Okay.
I've been a bit worried recently.
Huh?
We hardly see each other. I'm worried that you have no use for me anymore. I'm worried that you've been seeing someone else and you're starting to fall for him.
What?
And you never wear your ring anymore.
Oh, that's...
And you've gained some weight recently because you've been going on dates with other men. The reason why you don't eat much when you see me is because you're meeting me straight after your date with a different guy. That's what I keep thinking.
Wait! Haruto, I'll tell you everything. Just let me explain.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I was lying about being busy at work. I've actually been going behind your back and...
And?
I've been practicing cooking!
Huh?
Your mother is so good at cooking. Of course she is. She's a cooking researcher. And you grew up eating your mother's amazing food? And so I got worried that unless I improved my cooking skills, you wouldn't want to marry me.
Did my mother say anything to you?
No, she hasn't. Your mother is the nicest person in the world. But I was worried you'd subconsciously compare her cooking with mine, and I just got so upset that I couldn't cook better than her. And so I tried to become better than your mother. I'm so stupid. I know I can never beat her.
Ron.
I've been going to cooking classes and practicing at home in my spare time. And then I ate the food I prepared and started putting on weight, and now the ring doesn't fit me anymore.
I see. You should have just told me. I'm not going to compare your cooking to my mother's, and I'm not going to not want to marry you because of your cooking skills. I can't believe this. I've been doing the exact same thing all along. I've been worrying about this by myself instead of asking you like I should have.
Haruto?
I think it's bad to keep our worries and concerns to ourselves. I want you to be able to tell me anything, and for me to tell you anything.
Yes, that's what I would like from us too.
Sorry for thinking you might be cheating on me.
I think it just shows how much you really like me. And it was my fault for behaving so suspiciously in the first place. I'm sorry for not being honest from the beginning, too.
Thanks. And I would love to try your cooking you've been practicing for me.
Okay.
Do you have all the ingredients you'll need? If not, I can go get them.
Don't worry, I've got everything I need. Just give me a second.
Okay. My suspicions were completely incorrect, and I felt guilty for doubting someone I loved so dearly. As the bartender said, what's best is to check with the person directly. Even if you think you know what's going on, it might not necessarily be true.
Here you go.
Itadakimasu.
I knew it was going to be impossible to beat your mother, but I wanted to at least surprise you by becoming much better than I used to be.
It's delicious, and even better because you made it for me. Thank you.
Haruto.
I want to marry you, Ron. My plan was to make an engagement ring for you, but I just couldn't figure out what your ring size was. So I was thinking, maybe we could go buy a ring together sometime.
Yes, I'd love that. But I want to make one based not on my current finger size, but on this one. I swear I'm going to go on a diet and return to my previous size.
You're pretty enough as you are.
No, I want to become much prettier for my wedding.
Okay, then let's make a ring that's the same size as that one.
Thanks.
The next Saturday, the two of us went to pick an engagement ring, and then visited my mother to tell her we were getting engaged. Next week, we can go tell your parents.
Yes, my father is really looking forward to it.
That makes me a little nervous. There are a lot of things we have to decide on in preparation for the wedding, but we've decided we're going to be open with each other and make sure we're on the same page. Worries and concerns can become mountains if left unattended, so it's best to tackle them as soon as they occur. I'm sure we'll be able to make it work this way.
As the mama-san at the bar said, there's only one truth. But sometimes it can be scary to hear it, so it's always good to have someone we can rely on to give us that extra push we might need. Wouldn't it be nice if we all had someone like that in our lives? Anyway, guys, bye!
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.